Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is the Bakaija family once again. Welcome to our YouTube channel where you get
all the love,
fun and entertainment, guys. Yeah, before we go further, please consider subscribing, liking, and then commenting on our videos. And if you are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please, we really ask humbly to do that kind of honor, favor, and then you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, now we are here. We are just moving around, and then we were like, why can't we do a moving vlog? Like, we just kind of like experience the nature around us, and then we do something productive within it. So now here we come. We come with
he is interviewing me, guys.
Yeah, we come with an idea.
Yeah, so
I want to interview her because, as you know, guys, we have been together. Yeah, we've moved together for some quite time, and we really love each other, of course.
Yeah.
And we look ahead to many more years together in this kind of life commitment we are trying to do. So now, these questions that I'm trying to ask her, of course, will encompass all the things, of course, we have gone through, we are going through, we are looking forward to going through.
Okay.
So,
I'm ready.
Here we begin. My first question is, what's your name?
I'm Glory Atwiri from Meru.
Glory Gatiri from Meru. Since I came in this country, it's like many people, most of the people, if not all, they have 3 names. How come you
it's
have
optional. For us, it's optional.
Oh, for the Merians?
Yeah. For me, when I was born, like, we used to register with 2 names. You can choose 3, but for us, it was not that compulsory. Like, you have to get 3 names on a certificate. So, personally, I registered just 2 names. So, I didn't see the urge of registering 3 names. But for now, I can see the purpose of it, because most of the time where I go, you find we have more Glory Gatwiri, like 3 people, the same name. But now, since I don't have the surname, it becomes very hard.
I think that is simple. I mean, you are married now, so automatically my name becomes yours. So now you
guys, I'm married, yes. I didn't
Glory,
say no,
Gatiri,
but now we have not ended, like, it's not official.
Yeah, that one will come. So, where do you come from? What is your tribe?
I said I'm from Meru, of course.
So, meaning you're a Marian?
Yeah.
Okay. So, another question is, now, me, I'm a Ugandan, and she's a Kenyan, of course. So now, of course, there is that kind of home love, all the sense of belonging. Actually, let me term it in that way, the sense of belonging. Now, yes, you're a Kenyan, you belong to Kenya. What do you think? Since I'm a Ugandan, of course, we will have to go to Uganda. So what do you think about that? I mean, when that feeling comes in, like time will come, whether 1 year, whether 2 years, we shall relocate to another country. What comes into your mind? Or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, guys, I'm open to that. I think so. Yeah, I'm open to that, to go in another country. But as for us Kenya is the best place that you can be, of course. Like, everything done here in Kenya.
Is it the best place you can be? Basing on the reality, Kenya, on the actuality, or it is the best place to be because you have not experienced other places to be?
I've experienced your place, have been there, but now, for me, Kenya is the best place you can be. Like, you will always be happy. It's drama country. It's everything. Like,
so what makes Kenya a really happy place is that kind of drama comedy within it.
You won't feel even want being in Kenya. No, like, it's another country in another level. It's like undeveloped country. Yeah, so
not a developed country.
It's developed
it is a
on its own.
developing country.
Yeah, it's developing. Okay, let's say it's developing.
Not
but
even developing. It is less developed.
now
country.
you interviewing yourself. So guys, it's developed compared to where I've been. Guys, it's developed, and it's another country that I would say you'll feel so good to be there. But still, since I'm open to go to another country because I'm married there, I have no problem with that. Yeah, it's another beautiful country, of course, but so conducive, so cool. You know, for me as a Marian, I think I need that drama thing. that drama thing. So I feel so good when I'm in Kenya. That is the coolest country, Uganda. So yeah, but I have to go, so I'm open to that. I really love the place, of course, but not as much as I love Kenya, of course.
Okay, I think at that time I can't wait for that time to come. So, what was your experience the first time you visited Uganda? That is my place.
Hey, the experience was superb, guys. Like the traveling, everything, you know. The first thing I loved about Uganda is the environment. You feel like you're breathing the fresh air that you have not been breathing for so long. Like you're not suffocated in some place, you know. It's full of nature, like trees, like mountains, you know, those lake. And you feel like as much as you love nature, so it's the best country you can be. Another thing I loved about the place is that at least they say on the road they say sensible things. I loved the gonja. I can't wait to go back again and again and again, buy at least a full bag of gonja. And also the chicken. You know, for us over the road you buy maize, sodas. Those are common things. Maize, sodas, chips, you know, those junk food. For them, guys, it's another. I don't know if you know gonja, but if you don't
organic
know gonja,
food, yeah, organic food.
Yeah,
so
organic food.
When you're on the roads of Uganda, be sure of meeting like roasted cassava.
Even there's no need to go
roasted
like in a hotel to eat. It's as long as you have your
Nyama
water.
is everywhere, yeah, on the road.
As long as you have your water, then you have nyama choma on the road. Very choma. Here, you know, the gonja is the best. I think, guys, I carried gonja from not Kampala, from Barara.
By the way, you have remembered that.
I came with it to give somebody. Just to surprise somebody.
Let me give this story because you will not do justice to it, to this story. We went because it is, okay, gonja, it is a kind of a plant where, I mean, here in Kenya it is not all that common or something. So we wanted to bring something to our friend. We were sure he has never tasted this thing, and so we came with a roasted gonja as a very delicacy, it's a Ugandan or whatever, very nice thing. So we came with it when we reached in the house, and she had eaten a lot.
No, we came with like
a lot. They were not full. We were just everywhere buying.
Okay.
So we came with them.
We bought as many as we can, but
packed one for him.
Not one. We packed more than
for
three.
Him, for him.
More than three.
For him.
Yeah, for him. Yeah. Then I ate when we reached
when
the
we
border.
As we come, she was like, there are three. Eh?
Yeah, there were three.
So let's take
one.
Two.
I hate one.
We reached in the middle of the way. Say, let's take him one. Now, finally, when we reached in the house,
I said,
I was like, no, you will not know that we had something like that and something. So, anyhow.
So, guys, that was my best thing that I ever bought on the way.
So,
I can't wait to surprise my kid with gonja. She will be like, what is this, mommy?
So, okay, other than that, other than Uganda as a whole, something of the kind, I want you to talk about its people. I mean, what was your experience with the people, maybe at home there, my family or something?
The
what
family.
Was the experience?
First of all, I say about the family. The family accepted me very well. Okay, very fine. They were so happy about me, and they were like, oh, you know, I'm tall. My American height. They used to call me American height. So yeah, you don't want to hear that, and it's the fact. And they were like, this is our American height. because I was so tall and slim at that time, but not like now. Now I'm so big. Yeah. Yeah, that's how. So yeah, I was that tall, so they used to call me American height. They loved me, guys. Acha niwaambie, I was really accepted by the mother and the siblings and also everybody. And now they were like, and also guys, actually I was really treated well. I used to eat meat every day, every morning. And if there's no meat, you know, there they store a lot of meat, guys. Not like here in Kenya we buy quarter kilo. There they buy a whole leg, because it's not that expensive, but it's like a culture. During those holidays they buy a lot of meat, so every morning you take meat as a breakfast, lunch with matoke and meat, roast and meat, you know. So if there's no meat, they could boil for me eggs and cassava, mini passion juice, you know, those kind of things. And another thing about that country that's mostly I didn't see it in Kenya is like they really love greeting people. That's for sure. If you're not that kind of person, like uneni unasalimika a lot.
Yeah, that is part of tradition.
Yeah, for me, I felt it sucking a bit because I'm not used to it. Like for example, in the morning, you'll wake up in the morning, you have to greet everyone. Of course, let's say that's normal here. You know, for us, we might be greeting people in the morning, but not like them. So you have to wake up in the morning, say hello to everybody. Then the problem comes where your house is located near the road. Everybody passing will make sure says hello, hello guys, hello, hello, hello. So then they come back again in the afternoon, that is 12 noon, going to maybe to take their lunch meals, and they are like hello, hello. They go back again at 1, going to their business. They say hello, hello, hello. In the evening they ask you again, how was your day? Then hi guys, they really greet people.
You know, Uganda being a traditional country, I mean based on different cultures and kingdoms within. So I think those are the values they instill. Like if when you are growing up as a child from 1 year or something, yeah, it's something they instill in a child. You have to greet someone, everyone. When you wake up on the road or something, you have to greet everybody. That is part of.
Yeah, and greetings for their greetings. They greet.
Yeah, it is
guys,
part of Uganda.
If you don't want to be greeted like kusalimiwa, kai. I used to cross myself sometimes in the house because I don't want them. Every time they are saying hello, hello, you know, and they are saying with language because they don't know. I'm not from that side. You hear in the morning they say, "Orerota, how was your night?" During the daytime, musibirije, you know, those things. Yeah. And another thing about them. Okay, another thing that happened to me. I greeted someone and I was like, no. You don't do it like that, so I had to kneel down like, you know, I met a guy, Amze, on the road. I was with my hubby. So, he didn't know, of course, I'm not a Ugandan. But later, even after knowing I'm not a Ugandan, he said, no, if you come here, you have to do like them. So, I was like, I was shaking the hand like we normally used to do, officially. You know, you have to go like this, then you shake. And he was like, he threw me away like, oh, he pushed me. I was like, what's wrong? He doesn't like me or what? Then he was like, no, my girl, you squat and say hello. So I was like, and it's in the road, right? Like, you know, like,
people everywhere,
Kenyan.
they know.
Another stressful thing that I found it there, it's putting on a trouser, of which, okay, in our places we do put on our trouser, but sometimes you feel like it's not good to put when you're in mother-in-law's place or what. But now the place makes you feel like you're not presentable.
But let me ask you something. Okay, people there, they put on trouser.
Yeah, they put on trouser.
The issue is you are new there and you have this kind of mentality misconception. Okay, you are in your mother-in-law and you have to be presented in this kind of manner or in this kind of
not in the house. Me, why I'm saying this, because maybe outside the place I felt like some are weird because you know our place from the show to the youngest kid and a trouser, you know. But for there, even you can't find like for me now with my age there, I go there, then I start putting on the trousers unless the culture has changed that much.
I showed you the
they
pictures
do put, but how
of my
many people
mother when she was on the
she used to put bell bottoms, not the tight
20
trousers.
Something or
those are bell bottoms.
Yeah, she was putting on
but
trousers.
But no, the tight trousers. Now you see,
they were tight.
Imagine
bell bottom is tight up, then down, open.
Imagine you walk to the road, like
you find you are the only girl.
You find you are like two people on the road with only trousers. How do you feel? You feel like you're out of the place, you know. And another thing, we didn't even attend the mass. Reason being, me even I was so scared, like. You know, for them, even the men, they dress so decent. Not like here you you dress with jeans, sandals.
Since my childhood up to the time I came, they say, I've never gone in the church with a jean when I'm at home. Actually, you will enter the church, you will never see anybody. You will never see any guy, whether you are from school, wherever or wherever. You will never see someone putting on a jean in the church.
That's another challenging issue. And you know, I was at school that time, so I had no dresses, so I used to put on my trousers. So I felt like kind of... So, you know, in Kenya, there's that freedom of like, you can go even naked and no one asks you. Sincerely speaking, mostly when you're married now, for them, they're not in Kampala, they're in the Ushago now. Let's say the Ushago. You know, it's like now, like Meru. So there's that difference. When you compare the Ushago and our Ushago, yes, we dress like in Nairobi, any trouser, any short. But trust me, guys, you can't put on the shorts, like those short shorts.
Yeah, still we shall go back to the kingdoms, to the tradition, the kingdoms. The kingdoms, as you come up, of course you are told as a girl, you are shown the way how to present yourself, how to take yourself. That is dressing, that is conduct within the public. So that's part of it.
Another question.
So as you know, of course, Uganda is an organic country based on, it's whatever main economic activities, agriculture. So of course it has a variety of foods, of course, when you compare to Kenya. So you, as a Kenyan in Uganda, you are used of githeri, used of ugali. So after reaching there, of course, I'm sure you did not find those things there. So how did you take its food, and what was your favorite food?
For the ugali, it's so smooth, like the unga yangano, you know, the wheat flour in Kenya, how it is. That's the flour of ugali. It's so super fine. I don't feel like I'm eating something, you know. And if you have to mingle it so hard. For them, they take this wimbi, the finger millets, posho. So for me, I've never even tasted it. I think that was my first time to taste it, and I didn't like it that much. So for the food, my favorite food was matoke and ginats. Matoke and ginats, what is it? Ginats or ginats flour?
That
mashed
sauce,
ginats, the
that
sauce,
you make from ginats, grounded ginats. And then you make that, how is it called?
Yeah, then you cook it together. Also, I loved the pork, super perfect. That was the best ever. Pork and matoke. Guys, I wish you can taste pork from Uganda. Guys, it's totally, it's like those pigs, they give them something to make their food spicy after slaughtering it. I don't know how we do it in Kenya, but trust me, guys, I've been in Kenya for forever, but I've never tasted the pork like that. I've tried to cook the pork like them, but I've failed completely, totally failed. I don't know, their pork is about like crunchy somehow, and at the same time very tasty. So yeah, that was my favorite, pork and matoke, pork, and maybe let's say matoke, it's okay. For me, matoke, I don't have any problem. I can eat from Monday to Monday. So I used to exchange matoke and beef, matoke and ginat, matoke and pork, you know. But you know, they make different ways. So there's this matoke. Matoke is the straight one, or matoke is the mashed one. Matoke is the entire
okay.
ndizi.
We have the names of
Yeah.
them, of course. When the mashed matoke, we call it omubumba.
Yeah,
Omubumba.
that one.
And then there is the other
one
finger
for
ones,
breakfast.
So that one for breakfast, of course, maybe it comes with a matumbo
Let me
mixed
ask you,
like.
how comes your matoke are very different? Like,
Okay.
you know, finding a matoke that you can mash, then you can even eat them breakfast, ndio, one whole, like kuchemsha. But for here in Kenya, hata kuchemsha, it's so hard. Like,
I think
some
it is
of matoke here, they are very hard. They are not tasty.
I think it is the type of matoke, and also the nature of the soil. You know, you may get an avocado from here, you go and plant it in Western or something. The outcome, the quality
different.
that is here, it will be different from the other side. So I think also the mchanga, the soil itself, yeah, it matters to give that kind of natural thing within that kind of plant to produce a certain given type of quality
and
of the
of
food
course,
or
guys,
something.
coming from a country where we used to eat any ndizi. Me, when I grew up, I knew as long as ndizi you can mash it, it's okay to be eaten.
Now
So
you will find the ndizi zenye
they are
zinakuliwanga
specific ndizis, like
there,
for monzari, for
even
mashing,
no one touches them or tastes them.
for sweet bananas, you know,
Yeah.
and yellow bananas. They have different bananas. And another thing I loved about the country, if I can say, it's, guys, that place is the best place to carry anything. Even you can carry your entire house. Like, their buses, they are so generous. They are over generous. No, like here in Kenya, you feel like, actually, this is what happened when we were coming from Uganda. We had to carry a lot. You know, January, how it comes, and we are from there, end of the year. So we reached January 1st here in Kenya. So we had to carry, of course, a lot of bananas.
Running for work.
And wheat, nini finger millet. We had to carry peanuts. Yeah. So, guys, we had to carry a lot. Like, you know, for bananas, they seemed a lot, but they were for different purposes. We had sweet bananas, we had yellow bananas, and we had for mashing. You see? So, reaching this, I was like, are you sure they will carry this for us? This our gunia? And he was like, yeah. So we reached the stage, and the guys were like, oh, put it in the boat. I was like, even they are not asking for charges.
No, they will not charge. It's just when it comes to luggage, it's just free.
As long as
Luggage
you are
is part
boarding
of
them,
you. It doesn't matter how
matatu,
big it
the
is.
bus,
Yeah,
it's
it
part
doesn't
of
matter how
you.
big
They're not
it is
charging
also.
like our place when the luggage passes like
They
10
charge you
kg.
almost like a person.
They charge 300 shillings. That's almost a person. So, guys, now the problem coming now was like, when we reached Nairobi, I'm quite sure no one will want to carry this bag for us. So we came, we reached, and I want to show you the difference between those guys and us here in Kenya. You find they are so generous, they will carry everything. Even if you send somebody, we will carry for you anything. But here in Kenya, even if you tell your sister, please bring me at least 5 kgs of maize, she's kind of like, me, I don't carry things from Ushago, I just come by myself. So for them, they carry, they have no problem. So reaching here in Nairobi with a gunia of those commodities, they were like, we can't board the matatus. So we tried so many Vika route matatus. They were no, until we find one which was the best, and they were like, okay, you can place them here, but we will charge you 150. So we said it's okay. They charged us, and all the way from Kampala we were not charged. So, guys, that was the best experience there.
Okay. So now another thing, of course, you belong there now. So now let's say like next week we are like, now let's pack our baggage, our luggage, and then we go. how would you feel? I mean, that is going there for good, staying there. How would you feel, or are you ready for the relocation for good completely? Are you ready? What can you say about that?
I'm super ready. For readiness, I'm ready to go there, but now there's one problem. Not unless I'm going there when I have no business here in Kenya. Like, you know, we are running a lot of businesses over here, and I can't just relocate and leave my businesses. So for me, leaving, it's not a problem.
Wait. Other factors held constant.
Yeah, I can even tomorrow. I
Mm.
can leave as long as we have our own house and everything. Yeah.
But of course, yeah, there are things which are going on here. You can't just.
So for now, we can't leave. But if it comes to that point that we have to leave, I think I'll be the first one, and I'll make sure tunaenda jani ya usiku. That was the best. Yeah. So guys, keep subscribing to our channel.
Thanks. That is literal about our interview today, about Uganda, about your
nice.
girl Glory, and about everything. So if you want to know more about the place physically, to know,
we're gonna do the vlogs, the travel vlogs.
Keep in touch, keep with us. So you're gonna know everything about it. Yeah.
Bye.